What's up, guys? This is Jeff with WINBIGPICKS, and today I'll be breaking down my top 4 picks for Monday, December 8th. I got 2 in the NFL and 2 in the NBA. Before we get rolling, though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button because you don't want to miss out on all the winning plays we're dropping here every single day. Just like yesterday, where we had the 4-0 sweep. Every pick we put out here hit for us. Just to quickly recap, we had Josh Allen, more than 2.5 total touchdowns. He gets 4 in this one. Trevor Lawrence to go over on his passing yards, gets that done against a weak Colts pass defense. And then Jaden Daniels to go under on his passing yards. He left with injury in the second half, but it didn't look like he was going to get there at all. The Commanders just got destroyed by Minnesota in that one. And then the other guy hit first, DeAndre Swift, took him over 11.5 rush attempts. Like I predicted, the Bears kept it close enough where they didn't have to abandon the run at all. Even with the timeshare there with Kyle Mononga, he was still able to get 13 rush attempts to get the win for us there. And as you can see, if you tailed the slip from the video, you hit as well. Just another slip that I hit on one of our VIP picks there. It took Luka over his PRA. I thought, besides it just being Luka and him killing it, I thought that line was a bit too low, so we had some value there. And that'll cash tonight with the Jalen Hurts free pick over on Sleeper. Now, before we get to today, just reminding you guys that over on Chalkboard, if you want to get in over there, use the link below and the code WINBIGPICKS. You'll get a free pick and you'll get a 100% deposit match up to $100 on your first deposit. The best thing about Chalkboard is they got daily boosts that they're handing out, and they're one of 2 DFS apps that let you cash out mid-game. Meaning if you got a 6-man slip going, something like that, and the first 5 guys hit, well, you don't got to sweat that last pick. You could cash out early and take the winnings, or let it ride if you want to. And if you want even more value, we'll give you a free month of those VIP picks. Just send a screenshot of that first deposit you make on Chalkboard over the email address on the screen here and down below. And yeah, get a free month of VIP picks. The link to the winnable down below as well. And if you can't get that free month because you're already on Chalkboard and one of the other apps that I'll mention later, we'll give you a free week, because in order of that 4-0 sweep, just use the code SWEEP when you pick the VIP weekly VIP plan here. Get a free week of that. Again, code SWEEP just for that one. Also, still going on, the 66% off for any plan that you see here. Just use the code November when you do. Still got the NFL and college season pass going as well. That's 2 months worth of value, 1 month worth of price, every pick through Super Bowl 60. That's great if you're just into football. And then the NBA season pass. NBA is where we made most of our money last year. It's continued this year as well. That's about 7 months worth of value there, crammed into 4 months worth of price. Could be less, though. Again, use that code November to get a discount on anything you see here. Now, on to today's picks. And first up, take a Justin Herbert. We're taking him for less than 18.5 rushing yards. Now, you may look at the screen and be like, Jeff, you're crazy. He's gone over this pretty much every game. But the thing with Herbert is broke his left hand last week against the Raiders there. And as such, I don't think he's going to be running as much today in this one. I look back at the play-by-play last week versus Vegas when he came back in after that broken hand. He only rushed one more time the entire game, and it was a close game too when that break happened. So I think same thing's going to happen today. He's not going to be trying to run the ball as much, maybe a bit more tentative. The Eagles as well, great Russian defense. Decent Russian defense overall. Last week they got gashed, but versus QBs lately, they've been stopping them. As you can see here, the last 3 QBs have not gone over their Russian line. And again, just with that handbrake, I don't think he's going to take off as much or be willing to as much as he is. If you want to look at the closing line too, it's been higher in recent weeks. Before last week, as well, so they thought he might run a bit more, but now they're thinking it's the same line as last week, so they may be thinking he ain't going to be taken off as much as well. So Justin Herbert, less than 18.5 rushing yards. Do check around, though. If you can get it like 19.5, 20, do keep an eye out for that. I don't think it's going to move that much, so find it as high as you can and take it for less. Next up, on the other side of the ball, we're taking Jake Elliott, less than 1.5 field goals made, and this is just a hit rate play. He's only kicked 2 field goals, made 2 field goals twice this entire season, which is just ridiculous. He is a pretty good kicker. As you can see, most games he's only attempted more than 1 field goal 4 games all year. Last week went 1 for 2. And they are in a dome there in L.A. today, so it might be a bit easy. But again, just the whole season, the hit rate just ain't happening. You know, the Eagles, they do like to go for it on fourth a lot, as most teams do nowadays. And they're just recent kickers as well versus the Chargers. They're not hitting their field goal line either. So we got that going for us as well. And the odds for this one, pretty much the same everywhere you look. A little bit juiced on sleeper there. But if it does move, I think it would move, not in our favor. The odds would be lesser as they get close to game time. More people might jump on this. So hop on this now while you can. Jake Elliott, less than 1.5 field goals made. Just pause it real quick here to tell you guys about some more free stuff over on Betr. If you want to use our link below and the code WINBIGPICKS, they'll give you a free $10 just to walk in the door, and then they'll give you a 50% deposit match up to $200 on your first deposit. And if that wasn't enough tonight, you'll get the Jalen Hurts free pick. Just needs 1 passing yard to cash that one. Should have no problem getting that. Also out there, want Parlay? If you like team picks, they are the app for you. Try it out for yourself. Use the code WINBIGPICKS and the link below. You'll get a 100% deposit match up to $250. That's the highest match I've seen on any app out there. But team picks, spreads, money lines, team totals, first to score, last to score, game to go to overtime. All those picks available over there on Warner Parlay. Great if you are stuck in a DFS only state without regular sportsbook access. But even if you are, it's just another app to add to your arsenal to line shop with. And the same thing applies to, if you want a free month of VIP, send a screenshot your first deposit you make on Warner Parlay or Betr over to the email address below, and we'll get you that free month of VIP. Now, back to the picks. And over in the NBA, we're using Props Madness. You want a discount on the month of that? Use the link down below. And first up, we're taking Maxime Renault, the guy from Paris. Taking him for more than 18.5 points and rebounds. Now, you look at this on the whole year, and you're like, oh, well, he's only hit this 3 times. But he got his first start last game against the Heat. And he showed up in that one, going over this line, 18.5. And I'd expect him to start again here with him doing so well. So when he gets the minutes, you want to filter up to, at least 22 or so over this. 3 out of 5. I'd expect him to play, maybe a bit more. He did play, 25 in the last one. He did play, even the blowout, he came in the fourth quarter there. So when he gets 25, he hits it both times, no problem. But say he even gets like 23, something like that, I think he still has a good shot, because looking at the matchup here, a lot of green on that bar there. Looking down at his how he scores, most of his points in the cut, but the other ways too, pick and roll, man. The Pacers, 4th worst in the league at that, 9th worst against the post up, and then they do give up the 2nd most free throws. So should he get to the line, he should be hitting there, as well as scoring zone too. Most of his points in the paint. Indiana not that great at defending that area. Rebounds as well, if you want to look at that. A lot of green there too. 27th worst in rebounds allowed. 9th worst seventh worst to centers when it comes to giving up boards. And again, with him starting, I think he gets this done. Now it is at 18.5 in most spots. If it does bump up, I'd take it at 19.5 too. But if it gets up to like 20, 20.5, I wouldn't take it that high. I think the value we got here is at 18.5. Or if you find him somewhere for less, 17.5 at good odds, take him there too. But yeah, I'm going to take Maxime right now. More than 18.5 points and rebounds. Now, last up, take it Julius Randle. We're taking him for less than 12.5 rebounds and assists. Going up against the Suns today. And as you can see, overall, he's only hit this line 11 times on the year. If you want to filter it down to when he's got the whole crew in there with him, the regular guys that will be starting, still only hit this 50% of the time. You want to filter it down even further to D-rank versus position. Say when he plays the top half of the league and giving up rebounds and assists, only hit this twice out of 6 times. You want to do it even further, just look at it for the whole year. Filter down to the top half of the league, only hit this twice out of 7 times. So one of those what stood out to me was against the Suns. This was just a few weeks back. He only had 7 rebounds and assists in that game. That one was a close one too. No blowout there. They lost by 1. Maybe a different story in this one. It could be a blowout. They're favored by 10. No Devin Booker again. Unfortunately, I mean, we would take Devin Booker's under again if he was playing. But we'll have to go with Julius here on this one. Other thing, too, similar players by position. Only 4 out of 15 have gone over their line in recent weeks here. So I think 12.5, just a bit too high. Again, overall, he just has not been really reaching it. Less than half the time all year has he gone over, and a tough matchup versus the Suns here today. So it is, just look at the odds. This may get juiced more towards the under, so I'd hop on it now. If it does bump down to 12, I'd still take it for less. 11.5, you may be pushing it. If it's plus money at 11.5, I'd take it, but nothing lower than 11.5. So, but for now, it's at 12.5, pretty much everywhere. So I would take it under on whatever app you want to take it on. So Julius Randle, less than 12.5 rebounds and assists. And just showing you guys a bet I've already locked in. Did it over on Underdog. Julius, less than 12.5 rebounds and assists. Jake Elliott, less on those field goals made. Justin Herbert, less on the rushing yards. Again, these are all less. Underdog, for whatever reason, doesn't like to put the down arrow next to these stats. They'll put the up arrow when it's over. I don't think that's a mistake that they do that. But anyway, all 3 of these guys put it together on Underdog, trying to 6.1x our money over there. If you're not on Underdog, just download the app, use the code CARPSY151, get a little sign-up bonus when you do. And speaking of sign-up bonuses, you want some money, the Pickett app, they're going to give you money. Cold hard cash right to your Venmo or PayPal. $3, and there's a chance it could be $100. You just got to download Pickett with our link below. Use the code WINBIGPICKS when you do. Then you just sync up any sportsbook or DFS app to Pickett, and they'll pay you. Again, $3, chance it could be $100. Pickett is a great way to keep track of all your picks. Make sure you're headed in the right direction. As you can see, we've done pretty well over the last year or so, up about 340 units. Doesn't matter the sport. We've been crushing it. Look for us. You can look me up over there at CarpsY151. See it all for yourself. And if you want more breakdowns and analysis, you can find me on Discord. I'm over there with the guys at Doghouse Picks as an analyst with them. They've been killing it so far this year, both in the NFL, NBA, college, really anything. They've been getting it done. So check out what they're doing, as well as what I'm adding. I post there regularly as well with free VIP picks. And then any injury updates to these picks here, I post as well too. So check it out with the link down below. Anyways, that is going to do it for us today I'll be throwing out some VIP picks in a little bit here, both the NFL and NBA. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. It helps the channel grow, helps us get out there to more people. And then looking ahead to tomorrow, pretty light day in the NBA. Only 2 games, the NBA. I think those might be NBA Cup games, actually. So they will be competitive. We got that going for us. Shouldn't be any blowouts. Shouldn't be any blowouts there, but you never know in the NBA. May have to look into some NHL picks just to see what we got going. But I'll check around. I'll make sure we get at least three for tomorrow. Anyways, but in the meantime, let's greet out for tonight, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Later.